Hello dear racers and sim racers, welcome to Hypersimulator build episode 5. In the last episode the final assembly of the simulator began, and in this episode we can continue where we left off. These are multi-turn potentiometers. They are used to determine absolute position of the actuator for the seat, wheel and pedal position. They are called multi-turn because they have 10 full revolutions of working range, compared to less than 1 revolution for standard potentiometers. As I said, they will be used for automatic driver position adjustment function. I 3D printed a variety of different cases to hold the potentiometers in place. The potentiometers for seat and pedal distance adjustments are driven by belts, most commonly found in printers, scanners or 3D printers. And this is how wheel height adjustment will be detected. Using some springs, you can see how position tracking will work. Some axes need an end-stop limit switch. This limit switch will stop the motor from turning when the axis is near the end of the travel. If the motor would continue to run when the limit is reached, something could be broken, because the force here is quite strong and the motor would not stall. And these are the limit switches for seat distance adjustment axis done. This is how limit switches for the pedal distance adjustment axis look like. Also, the limit of the travel is adjustable by this screw. What you see here is an old prototype wiring I did in a hurry just to test everything. I'm not satisfied how this looks, so I'll do it all over again. And now you can enjoy this wiring chaos becoming neat and tidy. these are the limit switches for the lift system, or wheel position up and down. And this is how it works. Moving on. These are some decorative covers I need to paint. I'm sanding this bottom because I have to make sure it fits perfectly. Make the noise. After grinding them the best I can, I put one thick coat of spray filler. After sanding them, I cover some small dents with putty. And sand them again before I spray them again with filler. After sanding them again, they are ready for painting. But we are not quite done yet. Can you see these irregularities on the surface of the paint? Like orange crust? Yeah, we need to get rid of that. So after painting I had to sand it and polish the paint. You can see the difference here. The right one is polished and the left one is not. And these are all parts finished and polished. Nice! Now I have to mount the parts to the simulator. I 3D printed these mounts and glued them in place. And now I need to put wiring through this hole using magic. Before mounting this one, I need to lubricate the threaded rod. I screw them in place from the bottom. And now there is just one more nice detail. Some LED lighting for some nice backlight effects. And we are almost done with the bottom of the simulator now. So to recap what we did, we connected the position for pedal distance adjustments and also we connected the limit switches. We also did the limit switches for seat distance adjustment. And this is the multi-turn potentiometer for seat distance position sensing. And this is the limit switch in action. This was too much travel for the seat, so I built this bracket to limit the travel to just the right amount. And now I need to install the motor for pedal height and angle adjustment. I 3D printed this casing for the motor. out of the way, I can introduce you to one more part. This is the bottom cover for the simulator. But this part is also very important as a structural member to connect everything together and to make it rigid. These are some legs I made. And now the rest of the assembly can be done in upright position. This potentiometer is for wheel angle sensing position. And this is the bracket for direct wheel power supply. These are some stands for the computer case that will go on top. Some nice 3D printed caps. This screw is ugly, we need to replace it. And these screws were interfering with the surge axis, so I need to go with low profile solution. Installing the shifter and handbrake mount, and some more wiring to be routed. I printed this bracket to tidy up the cables coming from the servo motors. The entire seat assembly will be detachable from the rest of the cockpit, so I made these connectors for data transmission and power. These XLR connectors are for the rear shakers. I 3D printed these boxes for the connector. The boxes are then screwed onto the frame. Some more LED strips for under the seat backlight. Time to connect everything together. I made this bracket to hold everything in place while disassembled. Now I need to remove it to finish the assembly. And with this, we're going to finish this episode. You'd better subscribe, share and like, because the next one is coming very soon. Stay customized.